Today, I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this trunk organizer from GHB. This is a little bit smaller than I was expecting. I don't know why. The measurements are right on. I was just expecting a little bit bigger, but actually it makes it more flexible and perfect for my space. So I'm kind of glad of the size when I got it in my van and saw all the things that I could do with it. So as you can see, when it is all folded down, it is completely compact and you can carry it around like a bag. So it just packs down. If you didn't need this organizer, you could very quickly get it out of the way and clear up your trunk space or the space in your vehicle wherever you're using this. So it's nice that it folds down small, and it's also flexible for how you want to use it to organize. So you can fold down certain sections and make it smaller than the largest size that it goes out to. And it's really flexible with how you want to organize your own individual vehicle. So I love organization, and if there are compartments and boxes, totes, things like that that I can use to organize, then I'm so happy, and it makes using my space so much better than things just loose all over the place. And I love this because you've got multiple compartments you can work with. You've got pockets and mesh pockets and things like that to really organize your stuff and have a whole bunch of stuff in one space just organized for you. So any kind of organizer like this is great for me. And trust me, my minivan is really needing a great organization, and this is going to do it. So some details on this. It's collapsible cargo storage that collapses into just a small little pack for you. The measurements on this exactly are 22 inches by 15.4 inches and 10.4 inches deep. Okay, so it comes in a nice black color, which is perfect for things in your car because if you know anything about light upholstery on the inside of the car, it gets dirty. People come in and out of there. Maybe someone's going to step on this. You get something dirty in your trunk. And anyway, having a black color is a positive thing. So I'm glad that it comes in black. Okay, so you've got these two handles here that make it easy to carry around when you've got it folded down or when it's out. So you could take the whole thing and carry it when it's open with those two handles. You also have these snaps here on the side, which give you some flexibility that you can fold it down smaller, and I'll show you that closer as well. So let's go ahead and open this up. You also have some pockets that you can arrange to make them smaller. You've got little separating thing to just split one of the pockets into two. So anyway, it's really flexible for how you want to use your space. So let's open this up and show you exactly what we're working with here. Okay, so here it is opened up, and as you can see, when it's totally open, you can easily pick it up and carry it around. And the space is nice that this is not just totally limited to like the trunk of my minivan. I could definitely put this, you know, up front in my van, that I can organize people's blankets in the wintertime and books and accessories and stuff like that, that we're always traveling with. People always have drinks. And as you can see, there are mesh pockets in the front here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a great place to slip in water bottles or, you know, sippy cups, stuff like that you could put inside there. Okay, so on the one side, you've just got this open pocket. On the other side, you do have the option with this piece of material right here that Velcros on, that you can divide it into two. So this now makes good storage for if you want to like stack books on one side, separate things a little bit. Maybe your kids prefer their own personal storage. They don't want their stuff touching because sometimes that's how kids are. And that makes great for you splitting things up. This can also be totally kept in the back, that you can keep like your jumper cables in here, your emergency fluids for the car, you know, just different things like that. So it can be your everyday things that you use, like stuff for your kids and accessories. It can also be stuff that you're storing in the back. You could even throw groceries in here and have them separated out a little bit. Okay, so you've got these pockets on the side, and then you have these Velcro pockets here as well. They give a little bit of stretch. They can open up there and Velcro shut. So if you've got tinier things that you don't want to lose, that's a great place to put those. And these nice handles. Okay, so as you can see, it's collapsible in certain places. So let's say that you wanted to use only this pocket. You just wanted that divided pocket right there. You simply fold this side, and then see how there's this clip in the middle here. You're able to just completely close that off And then you can still kind of pick it up and carry it around like that. But you've got that closed off, so this is only a small section. So let's say that you want this in the front of your car or, you know, in the back seat of your minivan or something, and you don't want it to be quite that large. You can just have a small tote here that's obviously flexible that you can open up and do different things with. So this is really great. It's a nice use of space. It's not too large that it's just like a huge thing taking up your trunk space. So if you needed to collapse this down because you are toting large amounts of groceries or you're putting something large in your trunk, this whole thing can collapse down and all that stuff can fold on top of each other. And you can really, if you're not using the space, collapse it down. If you want things to be organized, you can pull it open really fast. So that's the nice thing, that it is collapsible and flexible that way, so that it's just not a huge thing. I mean, I've had like this also in my console. I'm not sure if it would fit with the width wides, but I've had like bins and stuff that I keep underneath my console, and I thought these are great. But sometimes when you want to get them out of the way, they're a solid thing that isn't going to collapse down. So I really like this, that you can have that option of collapsing it down so you don't have to use it 24/7. But it's a great option for me, especially traveling with a family and young kids, that anytime we go anywhere, they have to pack a snack. They have to pack certain things, you know, so it's great to have this. You can use some of the pockets to like store trash or something, keep things organized so that there's just a place for easy cleanup. And I'm definitely pleased with this. I love that you can just use one side at a time and collapse that way, and that the whole thing easily collapses. And you've got this nice divider pocket right here. So hopefully you've been able to see that. Maybe I'll hold that up so you can see it better, because it is all black. So you've got that pocket that goes out. So now this compartment is split into two. So yeah, it's nicely built. I feel like this is going to last me for sure. And it is thick, the material. It's really thick, and it feels like it's doubled up and supported in the places that it needs to be. So if you've got heavier stuff in there, you don't need to worry. But this is a great place for me to store blankets and organize more emergency supplies, and also keep books and things for entertainment should we get stuck in traffic while we're out. Heaven forbid. You don't want to be stuck in a car with kids that really, really just want to get out. So, one other detail that I haven't showed you over here is that you actually, on this side that splits off here, you have these elastic pieces. So, there's 1, 2 elastic pieces that you can slip stuff in there and it'll hold it securely. And then 2 more on the other side. So you've got a lot of great options for storage. And you can work a little bit better to flatten that out. But obviously you can see that it's flexible and that it folds up. And it's not too large, but it is larger to store tons of things without really getting in the way. So that has been your closer look at this trunk organizer by GHB.